Welcome to Psych 150 GFD. This is week 3. We have a few assignments, but I want to point out one that is seems to be a little more challenging in understanding this week and show you how to think this through a little bit. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see our Canvas course and get your head kind of wrapped around this. So here we are. And as you're looking at this, see, get this. As you're looking at this, we go over to our assignments for this week. Here are the ones that are upcoming. And looks like we're missing the one that I'm wanting to focus on. So we'll go to our announcements and look for the announcement that is most recent. Here it is. It was actually at the top. You have the use of AI in learning. That one's not very confusing. And then understanding scholarly research. Let me quick on the use of AI in learning. There's a video here. I want you to watch it and then identify 2 key points that struck you from this video and how it will impact your use of AI. So it's just a writing assignment. Should not be confusing in that regard. But this other assignment, understanding scholarly research in psychology, is an opportunity for you to get into looking at a peer-reviewed journal article. So you would begin this assignment, but recognize that the goals are these 4 things right here. It's how is a scholarly research article framed? What are distinctives of APA citations within the text? We call them in-text citations. That's what this says right here, known as in-text citations. And what are the distinctives of APA citations within the list of references? And that's going to be found on the reference page. And so we want to see the sources there. And then how research articles are related to other research articles, because what you can find is that a research article is going to be super strategic for doing some assignments in this class and others. So here is the article, and I would suggest you open this article so that you have access to this article. And I'm going to actually duplicate so we can come back to this. And then you'll go back here in this assignment, and we'll begin the assignment. So your first assignment is actually not a timed quiz, but it's a set of questions that are going to use this article. Oh, I didn't go, there it is. This article right here. And the article is titled The Prevalence and Severity of Insomnia in University Students and Their Associations with Migraine, Tension, Type Headache, Anxiety, and Depression Disorders. So here's the source that you're going to use for the assignment. So first thing you get to do is learn about APA format, or the way an article is. You want to look for the correct order in the framing of an article. Is it the first version here? And so what you would do is you go through the article and figure out, you might look at this outline right here to see the answers there. And then the next thing is you need to find a reference, the reference page for that article. And you can choose any of these 3 references from that reference page. So you go to the reference page, and interestingly, it's going to be right here. Here's your reference page, and you're going to look for one of these. You will choose one of these and find the reference page, and you just go and copy that reference, and you're going to paste it right in this box. So it's a copy and paste. Just read the directions. And then the next question is find the in-text citation for one of these 3. And they're going to be the same 3. So you might stick with the same one that you pasted up here. And remember, you're looking for what is an in-text citation. It is this. It's within the text. So an in-text citation is going to maybe be in the introduction, probably not in the methods, but it might be in the discussion, and you'll see all sorts of these references. But if you go to your reference page, you're going to find that you've got the sources here, and you go, okay, where would I find that in this article? So you go and you find it, and what you're going to do is you're going, on that assignment, you're going to find the in-text citation, So you're going to look for what does it look like in that, and you're going to find the in-text citation, then copy the sentence the citation is supporting and paste it. So you get to go find that sentence in the article with the in-text citation and paste it here. And then number 4 is you choose from those same articles, you choose one listed on the reference page, and then you reformat that citation found on that reference list into APA format, because this article is actually not in APA format in the references. So you get to take it and you reformat it into APA format. And like, I don't know APA format. Well, you have resources. Here is one of them. And then on our home page, there's a page with other stuff that will help you figure out how to do that. And then the 5th question, last question, is one of the references for this assignment is authored by Cher and Stewart and Lipton. And you need to copy the article title from the reference page. So you have to go to the reference page. This is it, right, on that article. And you find where that article is. You copy the title. And then you go to this library search engine and you use the copied article title to locate the permalink through our library and post the permalink below. So it's actually not an incredibly hard assignment. It just takes you slowing down and reading the instructions very carefully so that you know what you're answering. So look closely at that and pay attention to those things. And then I showed you a little bit about the AI. Other things that might be worth looking at is, and I'll show you this in our course piece. If you go into assignments in our course, and then you go over here to show by type, there it is, you'll see the top grouping is called Scientific Thinking in Psychology. So the first one was turned in this last week, and that was Understanding Library Resources. This next one is how to understand an article and how to use it so that you can get access to more information. And then another one that is open now, but it's not due for a little bit, but is worth looking at, and I've explained this in some of our Zoom discussions, is this research question. So you will need to open this up, read the instructions carefully. Here's your rubric. But the first thing to note is that you need to go to this page, which is in the instructions. You go to this page and you'll choose from these 15 topics. You'll choose which one you want to delve into a little bit more. I chose 15 from the numerous ones that APA is interested in, American Psychological Associations. And then you'll go, I would suggest, to this and download this so that you have a version that gives you some examples. However, if you go back to the assignment, I've actually given you the example of what it should look like in your formatting for this. My example is from a topic that's not listed in the 15, and that's testing issues. So look at what I've described. It's an example that fulfills these descriptions up here. You find your topic and then look for the 2 chapters from our textbook that help you delve deeper into that and find a single topic from each chapter that you want to understand more deeply. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think you can absolutely do it if you give yourself the time, you read the instructions, and you kind of find something you care about learning about. So use the resources, complete the assignments for this week, and then let me know what you're willing to look at more deeply and how you can get some answers to the questions you have. As always, if you have more questions, please don't hesitate to email me, and we'll figure out whether we can do it by email or if we need to meet. Have a great rest of your week.